All right, hello again. If you are watching my video for the first time, my name is Maria, and I can describe myself as a conductor. I will not bore you with the story. However, basically, I receive the information from many sources, in many ways, for many purposes. It just comes to me. So, and it is all related, the healing, the consciousness, different practices and meditations. So in this video, this is actually a second part of a video series that I am intending of making about different beings. The first part of this video, I will put the link in the description below under this video so you can check it out if you haven't seen it yet. But in this part, I would like to talk about external beings that are not specifically for you, so that are not like helping you, but they are helping everyone. They are open to anyone. They are there for everyone. And these are angels, archangels, extraterrestrials, so beings from other star systems and planets, and seraphim. So let's begin with the angels. Now, angels are very interesting beings they are incredibly lovely. I mean, all the beings are incredibly lovely, but they have certain differences in how they feel, in how their energy feels. And again, maybe this is how it feels to me, and when you connect to them, you will have a different experience. It's perfectly fine, because remember that whatever we feel, whatever we receive, we sieved it through our own filters of consciousness. But this is how it felt to me. So angels, it's like they are for you right here in any moment you ask for them. They can assist you with absolutely anything. Some of your wishes or questions that you can ask them for help, they can provide you a result. They can help you immediately, and some of them will take time for them to actually bring it into the material reality if you're asking for some kind of material help in the material world. However, I have not asked them for a material help. Maybe I should, right? Maybe I should. Okay, I will try that. But I have asked them for help in terms of my emotional state and my physical state. So I talked in my first video, in the first part of this video, that I am on this spiritual self-growth journey for 2 years-ish, every single day of different practices. So I've done a lot and I've experienced a lot. So I did have, and sometimes I still continue to have, this roller coaster emotions, emotional roller coaster, especially when I release energy, when I cleanse myself, when I release some blockages. I do still have some. Then they merge, they emerge out of myself, and sometimes it can be difficult to handle it. And especially I used their help when I was doing meditations, and after meditation or during the meditation, there is intense release of energy, of emotions, and so I felt like I need help. So, and for body, let's say I have a headache, angels is the way to go. It's really amazing. All you need to do is simply ask and clearly let them know what you want from them. So what I say is usually, of course, again, mention what kind of beings you allow, that you only allow of the divine truth, divine healing, and divine unconditional love. And then I ask them, I just say, dear angels, I call upon an angel who can help me ease my headache right now. Please harmonize my head energy, release the headache from my head. Thank you so much. Usually when I say that, I receive goosebumps. I receive like a rush of energy. That's just how my body perceives the energy. That's why I say that I can feel the energy shift. So yeah, and after maybe like 5 or 10 minutes, there is no headache at all. I use that for my, and excuse me, that may be a little bit private, but I use that for my cramps. I use that for my stomach. I use that for my head. I use that for anything, whatever my body needs assistance. If I need help right now, right here, I can ask for help. And then maybe, I will come home or I will have my free time, and then you can discover why you had a headache the first time, or why you had this sickness at the first time. But if you need the help right now, right here, ask your angel. And because you don't know, let's say, the name of particular angel who can help you with focusing, or who can help you with anxiety, or who can help you with a headache, you can just ask, I call upon an angel who can help me with. And then, they will rearrange, they will know who you call for, and so they will come and they will heal you, they will assist you. Sometimes you will feel it, sometimes not. When I had intense emotions and I was calling, so at that time, let me just give you a straightforward example. At the time, I remember I was laying on the bed and I had a very deep feeling of, I don't love myself. I am nothing. I'm not worthy. I don't love myself. But I know it's a lie. I know it's just a layer that is purging out of me. That's why I feel it. And so I was crying, of course, I was laying down, and then I just said that I call upon an angel who can help me with my state right now, with my emotional state right now. Please come and assist me in healing this. That's all I said. And then I closed my eyes. And excuse the noise, that's my neighbors. Cannot do anything, guys. And so when I asked for it and I closed my eyes, I immediately felt as if I am being put under the blanket all over, and I saw a beautiful girl, beautiful woman, young lady, of angelic presence, and she was doing something through her hands with me. And then once she was complete, she told me that, you are complete, I finished. I felt a lot of love during the process. I felt the merging of love. She showed me how much love I have actually. And then I asked her, how could I call her? If she has a name, what would it be? And she gave me a name. She gave me a name, and when I finished this whole process, when I finished this meditation, I went to Google. I put the name that she gave me, and indeed, there is an angel that is named like that. It was something like Adelia or something, I forgot already. Basically, it's starting with A and there was a D. And I googled her, and there is indeed an angel with this name, and this angel with this name is helping people to feel love, to feel worthy, and there was something else, self-love, self-healing, all that stuff. So again, just trust the process, trust the being who you're connecting to, just trust them, just allow them to do their work. Because again, many times I received names, I googled them, and they truly do exist. They are mentioned, it's either in the Bible or somewhere else. It doesn't matter if you don't know anything to them, but you just trust what they say. Don't try to change whatever they say to you, whatever they do to you. Just trust. Let go of control, and then if you check it, if you want to, you can check it out of your curiosity, and probably you will find them. So yeah, they are amazing. They're absolutely amazing. They come, help you, and go. That's all. Now archangels, let's talk about archangels. Archangels is a little bit different energy. Archangels are, it's like, again, it's like a wise teacher. They don't talk much, usually. On my experience, they don't talk much. They feel very strong. They feel very, like, like they stand firmly on their feet. This is how they feel. They don't question, they don't doubt. They know exactly. They are very straightforward. They will tell you the truth. Yeah, they just don't, try to cover things up. No, they're very straightforward. And so for example, when I channel Archangel Michael, I really feel myself like a warrior. Like I feel it, like I'm just standing right there. And sometimes the client will ask me questions. I mean, not me, the archangel. They will ask the questions, and sometimes they can answer the same thing, and when they channel through me, I feel them too, right? I feel them too. I feel what they feel. And the feeling that comes is that I have answered. This is the only truth. Now go and figure. Like, go and contemplate on it. Go and think of it. So I found that they don't really like to play in these games, how many of us do. Many of us, we try to like go our way, push our way. We're trying to receive, okay, I will ask a question in this way, I will ask a question in this way, maybe here I will get the answer I would like to hear. No, they don't buy it. So they're very strong energy, very powerful energy, and you can connect with them and ask, well, anything actually. But personally, I would recommend asking them for not just the headache. You can ask your angels for that, or your spirit guides, or your higher self. I would recommend asking for when you conduct healing sessions on yourself. Great, ask Archangel Raphael. If you are a healer yourself, or if you're working spiritual area in some way, you can invoke archangels to actually help you create a connection with the client, create a proper environment with the client. You can invoke archangels to ask them to come during the session and help the client, to assist you in helping the person. If you're not a therapist or healer in any way, you can ask Archangel Michael for guidance or for protection when you are having your trips, or when you are about to make some kind of important choice in your life that will change the trajectory of your life. Please ask them, for grander beings, grander questions, right? So yeah, that's how I use them. And of course, I do use them in my meditations when I conduct healings on myself, or when I want a little bit of a wake-up call. I'm just like, okay, Archangel Michael, spill your truth. So yeah, when I feel like I just need a very straightforward, here you are believing in a lie. This is the lie. That's all. When I need that, I will call archangels. Or when I need like protect my house, it's a big space, protection during the session, there's a lot of energy during the session with the client, I ask archangels. Now, another next step of the beings is the extraterrestrials, right? So here there are billions of them, billions. Again, don't have any expectations. And this kind of beings, it will be the easiest for you to connect if you already have connection to them. If you are what people call a star seed, right? Will be easy for you to connect. Now, what is a star seed? I'm just gonna quickly explain you here. Star seed, if I would explain you in a linear human terms, star seed basically means that you have had more incarnations out there than on Earth. However, we know nothing is linear. Time doesn't exist at all. It's all together at once, right here, right now. So I just explain it in a way that you just feel more, you have more experience in there than here. And then you come in here to bring whatever you've learned in there, you bring on Earth. If you're a star seed, probably you can feel yourself a little bit isolated, a little bit like a white cow, black cow, how do I say it in English? Basically, it's not easy for you to find friends, to get along with people generally. You feel odd in a typical society structure, or you are considered to be different, odd, weird, strange, not as everyone else in the family. Maybe you are a star seed then. So yeah, if you are a star seed, it's much easier for you to establish that connection. However, anyone can, absolutely anyone. You don't have to have a connection with them in terms of a soul relation, because we're all connected anyway. So how you invoke them? Again, just mention, don't forget, mention that you are connecting only to beings of the truth, healing, and unconditional love. And then you can just say, I ask, let's say, Pleiadians. I ask Pleiadian beings of the divine healing, divine truth, divine unconditional love to connect with me now, and then continue with whatever you want to say. To connect with me now, to conduct a healing session throughout the day, or I don't know, to connect with me now during the meditation to help me uncover the true reasons about whatever you want to know about, right? So say whatever feels right to you, whatever you want them to help you. Or you can just say, to connect with me, to get to know you, to get to see your energy, to get to feel your energy, to receive some advices from you, to receive some connection from you. That's all. That's also, why not? You don't have to always connect with beings for the sake of getting something out of them. You can just connect because you want to get to know them. That's a great idea. So yeah, and there are many beings. I mean, the most, I would say, popular one or known are from the Pleiadians, right? Pleiadians, Sirian from the Sirius, Arcturians, Andromeda from Andromeda, and then I don't know, basically they're everywhere. In Venus we have beings, and Mars we have beings, Neptune, Uranus, all these things, we have beings all over there. So I did have clients who had lifetimes in Mars, in Mercury, in Venus, in Neptune, and they were doing their things there. So yeah, they're all over. And you can just connect with them. You can learn about their planet, and you can search the planets and then choose the planet that you would like to work with. Let's say you want to more self-love, connect with Venus then, with Venus beings. Why not? You can connect with a planet even. I did that in meditation. I connected with the Venus itself. So yeah, you can do anything actually. Limits are only here. So again, when you connect with them, you can feel shift in energy, or you may not. It's a very individual process. Right now I am practicing certain meditations and receiving healing from the Pleiadians. Very interesting experience, especially when I have asked them to, oh gosh, I wish I could remember. I think I asked them something like activate my Ka template. Ka is a universal energy. So I asked them to activate that within my physical body. And I was having this session at the bedtime. And before I fell asleep, the whole time I was feeling physically, I was feeling waves of energy. And I was feeling a little bit of here, like goosebumps in different parts of my, like I could feel like it's like electrical impulses from the second I asked them. It's like electrical impulses. So it's very interesting. Yeah, and different star systems, beings, they have different specialty. So you can experiment yourself, you can try and connect with different ones, and they will not provide help if that's not proper at this time. If that is not something that you need, you will not feel anything, they will not conduct anything. But if it is something that you can benefit from, they will do it for you, don't worry. Now, another last being that I would like to talk about, or maybe not last, maybe I do have some extra information later, for the later. So another being that I have connected with recently, and you can try to connect with it too, is called Seraphim. So I have not, like, of course I've heard about it, but I've never really read anything about it. It's just, I think I was scrolling something, I think that was Pinterest. I was scrolling Pinterest and I saw this picture with the hierarchy of the beings, and the Seraphim was the highest one right after the source, the creator. So it's like the closest to the God, basically. And I was like, sounds like fun, sounds like something interesting. I would like to, just try and see if I even can feel, if I can even bear that amount of energy. So I invoked Seraphim. Of course, again, protection, right? You mentioned that you only connect to blah blah blah, to the highest divine beings of the truth and wisdom and love and all that stuff. And so I just said that I would like to call upon Seraphim. And on that picture on Pinterest, there was like a image of how it, looks like. Of course, they don't have a body, but this is how it was. This is how their appearance is being interpreted. And I do remember that Seraphim is something that also mentioned in the Bible and other texts. So, and I just thought about that picture, and I just said Seraphim. They know what you mean, so don't worry about that. And after probably like 3 or 5 seconds, when you connect to different beings, give them time a little bit, like 3 to 5 seconds. Don't expect to immediately feel the energy. After 3 to 5 seconds, I felt enormous. It's like something is like about to sit on me. This is how it felt. It's like from above, it's like this, going down, pushing down on my energy. That's where my energy met the Seraphim energy. It's like so high, very high vibrational energy. So I consider myself, my physical body is pretty clean, so it's high vibrational. It's easy for my body to being able to hold the high frequency. But their frequency is so incredibly high that I was feeling like I'm a little bit being pressed down, like squashed a little bit. So yeah, I was feeling it in my head, neck, shoulders, and upper chest. This is where I felt the heaviness. And then I was just feeling the energy of the Seraphim, just how it feels to me. It is, again, it feels like an extremely evolved being. And the impression that I got from the Seraphim is like, for example, it's like, again, a Buddhist monk, you know, who just sits like this, looks at you, and smiles and loves you and accepts you, and that's it. Doesn't say anything, doesn't prove anything, doesn't agree, doesn't disagree. It just is. Like this. This is how I felt the Seraphim energy, you know. And then when I would ask something, I think I asked something about help me to see my full potential, help me to invoke the full potential, accept my powers, accept who I truly am, so that I could share it with people around me as well. And when I asked that, because I was asking it from the heart, don't try to trick them with any of them, it doesn't work. I felt goosebumps, like, and usually I feel goosebumps from the base of my spine or from my head. But with Seraphim, that was one of the first times when both of these simultaneous. So the goosebumps went from my head and from the base of my spine at the same time. So I felt like it was like like electricity in my body. And then I asked another thing. I think I asked to help me understand something. And the Seraphim itself, the energy, the being, didn't say anything. But I could feel as if, if I would put these feelings into a sentence, it will sound something like, you know, this is a lie. Think again. You know, this is what they say. So I said something, and the Seraphim energy was like, you know, it's a lie. So, you know, and then I was like, and then in meditation I was like, well, yeah, that's a lie. I know that's an ego in me. I know that's just another layer. Okay, so I paraphrased my question, and then the Seraphim again replied with that lightning. So yeah, very interesting. And then I said, okay, thank you. Thank you for assistance. Thank you for connection. I asked how I can connect with your kind of energy more, with the energy of Seraphim. What can help me to connect with you more? And personally for me, again, that's me asking them. For you, that can be different answers, so please don't take it personally. For me, it was walk or run. I hate running, so I think I would just walk fast. But basically, walk, drink plain water, more plain water, and have out-of-body experiences. I did have certain experiences where my conscious went to another space, but I didn't have an out-of-body experience in terms of like something like people with a near-death experience would describe, like, right, when they're literally looking at their body. I didn't have that experience yet. So they actually said, have more of that. So if you will develop your skill of out-of-body experiences, then you can connect with us more. And I could feel the essence of the answer is simply because we are so high vibrational that in this body cannot be two beings at the same time with us, because we would take in the whole body energy. So there is no space for you, for your consciousness. So your consciousness must be out if you want us to fully come in. So yeah, but I said, okay, I will think about it. So yeah, that was for me. So as you can see, there are many beings out there, and this is even not me mentioning, it's me not mentioning nature spirits, trees, plants. You can talk to them. Planets, stars, you can connect to constellations, you can connect to different planets, you can connect to your own zodiac. That's how I do my tarot readings. I connect to the zodiac and I just receive information from the zodiac. You can connect to, oh my god, you can connect to the water, to the wind. They all have consciousness. It's not about, spirits and mythology. It's not about that. It's about the consciousness. You can connect also to different Egyptian gods. You can connect to different many gods. It's just you choose to who you want to connect to. Be careful when you're connecting. Always put the borders, right? I only connect to beings of divine truth, divine wisdom, divine healing, divine unconditional love. Only to those. That is my choice. It's not out of fear, it's simply my choice, my decision to only receive information from those sources. So that is all. Again, I will mention to you that don't be afraid to connect to them. What I have received in my meditations when I was so scared, right? Everywhere is the information that when you channel, you have to be extremely careful. Yes, low vibrational energies can be curious and they can try to also talk to you, but don't place the protection based on your fear. That doesn't work. Respect all the energies, low vibrational, high vibrational, it doesn't matter, neutral vibrational, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. We all are on our own path, individual. Nothing to judge in here, nothing to look down on. We're all equal here. And so once you made a conscious choice, you only want to connect to these beings, it always will be there, as long as you don't change your choice. This is what I was given in my meditation. I was just told, stop worrying that you're gonna magnetize some kind of other spirit. You're not, because you're now permanently in this light, permanently in that stream of high vibrational energy. Stop worrying about it. Just receive the information. Just accept the information. So that is what I was told when I was asking about my protection. So yeah, once you made that choice, you made that choice. You just need to keep that choice. Don't change it, and nothing will happen to you. Don't worry about it. Don't forget to cleanse your aura, of course, because many things can get to it, on the surface, so to speak, energetic surface. So don't forget to cleanse your aura, ground yourself, connect to source, meditate on nothingness, meditate on your heart without any visualization, and you will be completely fine. So that is all. I thank you so much for your time, for your attention. If you will have any questions, please let me know in the comment section down below. If you will have any thoughts, opinions, I would like to exchange some words with you, and I wish you a great day. See you in my next video. Goodbye.